ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to get straight into it. We are going to be doing something different today. And that something different is we are pretty much just going to cheat. We are going to enter in cheat codes. And we are going to see if the cheat codes enhance the game in any way. So, okay. This is going to be... Okay, okay, let's see if this works. Nope, that's down. How do we go up? Okay, alright. Alright, this is... Okay, things are going to get very confusing for just a quick second. So, I just need everyone to bear with me here. Okay, I didn't really want to do this. Not the running. The running was kind of like unnecessary. We didn't need to do that. Although I will say this. Okay, I don't want to do the running because... Oh yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was worried about like the game was going to kind of... Okay. Like what the... This does make traversing a lot easier. Like it's... I will say this. One little gripe that I've had is that, man, she's kind of slow. Like she's kind of slow. And this does make it faster. There's a potential chance that I could get stuck. Which is why you see me moving in bursts and not so much, you know. Although I could shift decrease, but then, you know, I have to then increase it again, which would these chum eggs, man. The more I see them, the more they make me angry. Like last episode, man, I really was just like going crazy. And this is how we ended up here, to be totally honest with you. Do you see what I mean? Like, I'm going through this and I'm thinking to myself, there must be something here. And so far, all I found is a chum egg. And that is very underwhelming. To explore these places and, you know, to have video games where, like, they give you, like, this cool unlockable or something, you know, or they give you, like, a power-up or some type of, like, thing to upgrade your guy or something. And, like, all I get when I go to this place is a fucking chum egg. It's like, it puts a dampener on the exploration. And it makes me not want to do it. It just makes me think to myself, I could explore this place, or I could just not, and I could save myself the trouble and the time of getting a chum egg, or like finding like clothes that don't really like matter all that much, you know what I mean? Like, is this the cave entrance? No. Is it? It is. Oh my god. Okay. Well, you know what? Alright, glowworms. What are you supposed to do? Don't you have to, like, do something? It's like, yeah, they're on the roof. You have to, like, get them off of the roof. Somehow. Where's the other one? Okay. That's annoying, too. Like, when you're trying to catch the whatchamacallits, like, the butterflies and stuff, and, like, you can't, like, get them. Like, that's annoying. I tell such the glowworms for. I'm like, on my brain. Okay. You do? You know, I had half forgotten I even asked you. I must have been a little distracted. I am the glowworms over. Thank you for these, and those who will be eating better than me tonight. Here's a merchant's badge as your reward. Say goodbye to Citra. Okay. How many badges do I have, by the way? Why does it do that? One for inventory? Okay. Well, I wouldn't know. I only have one. All right. Call my bike. All right. Come on. Look at you. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, folks. The handling is so much better. This is all I wanted. I'm more than likely not going to be getting anything else other than that. I think it sounds different, you know. I think it sounds different. Okay. Handling is far better. I'm so much happier than I was than the last episode. If I had just read, which I noticed that I don't do a lot. I noticed that is a thing about me that I really need to work on just for educational purposes. I do not, sometimes when I read things, I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. Or sometimes I will read it, like a lot of the times when I read the news for my Ringside Rumors episodes, I will misinterpret what the news is, and I will assume that it is something else. A lot of the times when I'm reading the news, it will be like, oh, so-and-so's contract expires next year, and I will talk as though the contract is expiring tomorrow. I noticed that I do that. I've done that a lot. I've done that at least twice for like 2 different people. I noticed that I need to work on really understanding what it is that I'm reading, and I need to pay attention more to what I'm doing. I think the major issue is the fact that there is a quest marker. So my brain is just like, well, all right, just go to that. Literally, just beeline, right? Go in the line of take the line that the bee would take, and you'll get there. And that's why I didn't assume. Like, for some strange reason, I completely overlooked the fact that glowworms were in a cave, and the cave was not at the top of a mountain because that would defeat the purpose of said cave. So, you know, now we are on our way. Running obviously would have been faster, but it also would have been just as, like, ineffective, right? Because I still would have had to, like, run the entire way there. That looks like something. Oh, never mind. It's a thing. It's a cloud. I do like the handling. I like how, like, sharp everything is, you know. Oh, Shadow of Neve. Okay. Huh. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh, God. Okay. I don't think this is going to work the way that I think it's going to work. But I can try. It worked exactly how I thought it was going to work. And I was not expecting that. It worked in the way that I was like, oh, wouldn't it be weird if it did work like that? And it did. So now I don't know what to do with myself because I can't get up there, which I need to do to power multiples of these things. So what does that turn on? Whatever that is, and what does that turn on? That I need 2 of these to turn on that door, so I can... But I need to get the battery up there, and I don't know how to do that. Unless I put the battery up there. Okay. You have unread messages. Oh, here we go. Here are your unread messages. Recording 2. Another terminal blinks to life. The same language I've seen flashes across the screen before. Captain Singh. Yes, Aaron. I've detected a potential pattern in the planetary anomaly. There's something strange about it. It should iterate into a chaotic system. But there seems to be a consistently repeating pattern. What does that mean? It appears that there is something sustaining it, Captain. We are unable to determine the source of this perpetual... And into here, I push a few more buttons, but I can't bring the recording back. No unread messages. Okay, so the terminal... Saren, like, found something. And, it was... weird, like it was doing something that it just, like, I guess wasn't supposed to be doing. So I'm really just saying, I'm really reciting it back, like, for me. Yeah, so there's like a thing up there. Honestly, like, I would rather just cheat to get that thing because it doesn't really seem like there's anything else that I, like, need to grab, to be totally honest with you. What's up, man? Hawko and Merchant Cayman. Tell me about this camp. They don't seem interested in answering my question. The silence is intense and uncomfortable. I came here years ago. The plateau. It calls to be studied. Their voice is slow but deliberate and thoughtful. At first sight, the crystal farmers are so striking that I nearly gasped. Their height is immense and they move with such calm that I cannot help but ascribe some higher knowledge to them or see the wisdom of age in the curves of their backs. Then I remind myself, my reading is informed by the markers I see among my own people, the short hands of a culture, and these farmers are in no way beholden to my interpretation. I wonder what they make of me. Greetings, Crystal Farmer. Greetings, Slider. I'm called Toda, and you are? I expect his voice to emerge as a rasp. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was a woman. I don't know why. But instead, it spills like silk from behind. Ow, it's crystal... Ow, sorry, I'm popping my knuckles. Crystalline mask. There is a purity to the... Ow, sound of him. Every word reaches me as clean as a whisper in the air. I speak slightly louder than normal to ensure that I am heard up there. I tell him my name is Sable, and that Zara sent me to collect crystals, but I advise that I speak to him first. There are no eyes on the crystal he wears, but he lights up at the mention of her name, and I still know where to look. How pleasing to hear that she is well. It has been weeks, if not months, since I have seen dear Zara. Tell me, Sable, are you on your way to becoming a machinist? I'm considering it. I tell him I'm considering it, and he nods. The light catches his mask, and he glints with every new movement. If you do decide to scale that peak, there are a few better mentors than Zara. Now then, how may I help you, Sable? I've never met a crystal farmer before. What are these big robots? How do I harvest the crystals? I've never met a crystal farmer before. I tell Toda that he is the first crystal farmer I have ever met, and add that I hope it isn't rude of me to mention. He shifts his weight, and the crystal on his back move lazily with him. Oh, we must look very odd to you. No, certainly not. I protest, but it only makes Toda chuckle. I ask if I look odd to him. Is something wrong with me? You know? You don't, which is partially because I met others like you, but also because we are the different ones. However, that we are both different, and somehow I swear he smiles. I'm not sure that's something we decide. Well, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Anything else I can do for you? What is this place? Tada raises one of his walking sticks up and points it skyward to gesture to the crystal plateau, leaning at an angle that speaks to some impressive strengths. We built it. It was made to draw lightning storms away from the rest of Hoka and concentrate them on that peak. As it happened, a side effect of that concentration was the formation of lightning crystals charged with electricity. He makes a circle in the air. Isn't it a wonder? We turned a bone into a boon, and a boon into a culture. All the chemicals and coincidences that conspired to create the crystal farmers. Cool. I'm not in agreement, and suddenly this place I thought a factory feels more a place of worship. Anything else I can do for you? How do I harvest the crystals? I told Soda that I was sent to collect lightning crystals and asked first if I'm allowed to do that, and second, how I might go about it. You're welcome to try. If anyone but Zara had sent you, I would consider talking you out of it, Sable, but she knows people, so I simply tell you. Tada nods up at the plateau. Watch and wait for lightning to strike one of the obelisks. When it does, you will see crystals begin to form on its surface. You need to climb up onto the obelisk and break off what you can of the lightning crystals. You'll need to be quick about it, though, and get them before they shatter. Not that I think you'll have much trouble. You have a certain quickness. I thank him for the vote of confidence. Anything else? What are those big robots? Those are the reason my shoulders are complaining and my knees are grinding to dust. They used to harvest our lightning crystals, but now we must do it ourselves, and it's not easy work. What happened? They stopped all at once. One day, after a storm that seemed otherwise entirely normal, they all simply stopped. Some fell over, others stayed up, but none of them ever moved again. In sympathy, I say that must have felt a terrible omen. He shakes his head and is the quickest I've seen him move. Oh, nothing like that, no. There is some explanation in the mechanics or the chemistry, even if we don't know it, and in that, at least, we take great comfort. I nod and think in some way I understand him better. Yeah, man, that's it. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys telling me about this. I need to harvest the lightning crystals. Where is that? It's over there. How do I... Okay. I assume I climb up here. I need to get the... So the lightning will strike... And then I have to climb the obelisk, and then I have to get to the top of the crystal, and then I have to harvest it quickly. Whoa. Is that his leg? That is his leg. Cool. Fucking cool as shit. Cool. Bro, this game's Sable, I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it. But with the power of cheating... And the power of capitalism and, just giving myself some performance-enhancing drugs so that I don't have to worry about stamina anymore. You have somehow managed to win me back over with your exploration and your wonderment and your world building, because I gotta tell you, Sable, that's another reason why I really like this game, just because this world is so, different, It's very alternate, and I really like that, Aha! Okay. Glider of the storm. Is that it? Oh. I didn't see that. I'm only just now seeing that. Okay. Well, now what? I need to harvest 3. Okay. Oh, so they're just randomly... You gotta be kidding me, man. They're just randomly... Okay. I got this all types of fucked up. I got the lightning here. Got those crystals yet? I have them right here. I give her the crystals that she nods approvingly, tossing them around in her hands and expecting the crackling glow of each one. I stand impassive, my arms crossed this time. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, and well worth a badge. Zara hands me a mechanist badge. I thank her, and that's what she intends to do with the crystals. You like this? I'm building bike parts, and I'm happy to offer an up for trade if you got a mind to make something big, fast, and electric. Myers pick up. You'd have to slap it together yourself, but that's how you bond with a bike, right? Putting it together piece by piece. Bonding with a bike. I think of the soft, static hum I feel in my hands when the sun is warm of Simone's surface, and how she brings to mind a basking beast. We bond, her and I, don't we? I've tell Zara I'll be sure to come to the mechanist next I need such things to say goodbye. Hold on. I can't buy them. I can't buy them. Why not? I want to buy them. Not customized bike. Sorry. Hey, look, there she is. Hold on. I want to turn my bike into a crystal. Gimme. What the hell in a cell, in a bell, in a dell, in a shell? All right. See, look. Okay. I knew it would just bring it down. All right. I had a feeling. All right. So this is the fastest bike that I can have. Okay. All right, boys. Achi machi. Okay. So just to recap, it's my own fault that I did not know that the glowworms were inside of a cave. I really need to look at, certain things. So, and I also need to, read a lot better. To be fair, though, there's a lot of this game still that is a little bit annoying. I'm not going to lie to you entirely. So, but I don't know. You can easily overlook that. I like the bike. The exploration... again, I mean, that still doesn't take away from the fact that there's a lot of places in this game that you will go to and you will really not find a whole lot, to be totally honest with you. That's one thing that kind of sours me about this, is that it's got such... I would argue that this is a pretty expansive open world, and there's a lot of places that you actually can't explore, and then you explore them, and you find out that it really isn't a lot out there, and the stuff that is out there isn't really a whole lot, you know? So, that's... I don't know, man. That's just me. So... At the end of the day, I mean, explore at your own risk. You're not gonna find like a bunch of crazy, outlandish stuff, you know. But you know, if it doesn't really bother you all that much, then you know, there's really nothing to worry about it. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, again, like I said, I like the universe that I'm in. You know, I like how lived in and you know, not expansive. I don't want to keep saying expansive, but like I like how, you know, deep it feels. You know what I mean? I really like that. So, you know, there's a lot about this game that I like, and there's a lot about this game that I don't particularly like all that much. But, you know, that's with every single game, and at the end of the day, you can't really fault Sable too much for that. A lot of it is just the fact that I'm just a big, fat doofus. So on that note, folks, we're going to call it here for this episode of Sable.